Hello everyone, my name is Christian, welcome to my hobby blog. So today we are talking about the Vinegar Syndrome release, The Collar. So I just finished watching it, so my thoughts are fresh. But first, just to show off the package, the slipcover is really nice. I love the coloring, I love the back with the bloody phone. But I have the alternate art showing because that's the only way to do it in my opinion when you have the slipcover, because you don't want two of the same covers. But this is a film from 1987, so late 80s. There's a lot of great music in this movie. Lots of synthesizers, lots of just really moody, atmospheric music that is really foundational to the whole 1980s horror. But this is more of a thriller, I think, in my opinion. But my initial reaction is that I loved this movie. Leon from Undead Nightmare 24 on YouTube, he highly recommended this. It was a recent video of his. He was just like, everybody needs to watch this. This is great. Don't look anything up about this. And I agree. Because this movie reminds me of Brian Usner's Society, where it's one type of movie throughout, and then the last 15, 20 minutes just completely changes everything. And so what it's about is a woman who we don't get the name of is preparing for dinner for a guest. And so she's, chopping up carrots and on the way to her house, as it does start out out of town and she's buying groceries and filling up on gas. She feels as if someone's stalking her. And you see shots of a man's hand and hear his footsteps as she's far in the distance. So she's being followed by Malcolm McDowell, who is awesome. I love him in Clockwork Orange and the movie If you've seen that. It's about a all boys school and how awful the living conditions are, and he ends up committing a horrible crime. So, but in this movie, he plays a mysterious guy who the character name on the cast list is just The Collar. But so the thing I love the most about this movie is that it's them trying to figure out who each other are, and we learn a lot of stuff about their past and how they're connected and all that. And then the last 15 minutes changes everything, and it turns into a sci-fi film. I don't want to talk about it. If you want to talk about it, let's discuss it in the comments, because I do not want to spoil this. I knew nothing going in, and that was such a good thing, because all I knew was that Malcolm McDowell was in it. That was it. And so that is my review for this, because there's not too much I can say. I really liked it. Really liked the music. The acting is just superb. It's just these two. There's nobody else in the film. It takes place in a house. So I've always said one of my favorite movies are movies where it's two people in a room, sometimes three people in a room, and they just talk. And it's compelling. Because some movies try to do that where it's just a one room setting and it's really hard to nail down. But when they nail it, it's fucking awesome. So this is The Collar, released by Vinegar Syndrome. Last I checked, there were 20 copies left with the slipcover. So if you want it, if you're really interested in this, I would highly recommend it. So that's it. Thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I really enjoyed this movie. I loved it. I think it's one of the best releases by Vinegar Syndrome in terms of the movie quality. This is great. Thank you all for watching. I hope you guys have a great day.